maksaakin enempi.
Maksaako se enemmän?
Maksaa. Miksi se on?
Hyvä kysymys.
Niin.
Okay, we can start.
Okay.
You told me that you have this year finished the public tender.
Yes.
What were the prices this year?
Our prices for the implants went down, and we did a very big and comprehensive public tendering. It took almost a year, and we did it so that we had the implants, instruments, but also process development, digitalization, and different services in the same contract.
So this is one of the keys how to achieve lower prices. How do you actually negotiate? How do you achieve low prices?
Of course, it's the long-term contract, so it's the minimum 3 years and maximum 8 years, and because of it creates a big volume. But we also have a commitment, so it's not a framework agreement. It's a direct contract where we guarantee the volume of 70% of all our hospital volume to that one supplier.
So you have just one supplier, actually.
Yeah, we have one supplier which we guarantee 70%, and then we have a minor supplier who can have from 0 to 30% share, whatever we like.
Is it tough to achieve so low prices? How do you negotiate? Is it hard?
Yes, but because it's the public tendering process, you have the certain steps you have to make. And in our case, it was a big team, so our doctors were very heavily involved, also lawyers and the finance. So it was a big teamwork, and where we actually compared the price and the quality and the digital innovation, and also the process improvement work what the supplier can do, and we gave the whole weight for all of these items and did the analysis together.
How important is the price in the final decision?
It was 50%. 50% price, 50% the other items. And of course, in our case, because we are joint replacement hospital, so the implant is for us very important cost element.
So, like you told me, you are actually a company.
Yes, we are a company, and we are a company which is we have public owners. We have hospital districts and the cities, our owners, and they have allowed us to be a company and to grow and negotiate our own contracts and, for example, keep our waiting lines very short. So we have 2 months waiting time, for example.
For the operation?
Yes.
What about for the first visit of the doctor?
First visit is around 1 month.
So there is actually no waiting lines?
No, it's not no waiting lines.
Because you are a company, do you also behave like a company? So I don't know if you said that you look for the prices, you look for the quality. So the most quality for the lowest prices?
Yes, that's exactly how we operate. And at the same time, we are working in the whole Finland. So we have around 65% comes to our own region, but 35% comes from all over the Finland, based on the patient freedom of choice legislation.
Okay, you are holding now in your hands the cementless hip joint.
Yes.
What is the ratio between cementless hip joints and cement hip joints?
In our hospital, it's 50% and 50%. And it depends on the patient requirements.
Yeah. So it's not just the age?
No, it's not just the age.
But approximate, where is the age that you...
I think it was around 60, 65 and older typically gets the cemented.
Cemented.
Yes, cemented. And younger typically maybe cementless.
Okay. Can you just say approximate what was the average price for the hip joint in 2015 or this year?
Yeah, it depends on the whether which is it the metal or plastic or
Yeah.
which kind of combination it is, but and is it cementless or cemented?
Okay, if we say for that, for example, for the metal, a hip joint with the plastic,
It's
insert,
around 1,200.
1,200.
Yeah.
What about with the ceramic hat? With
Yeah,
the ceramic also the insert?
It's more expensive, maybe 1,400.
Yeah. What about the ceramic hat and the polyethylene insert?
Yeah, it's maybe rare combination. I need to check. I cannot
Yeah.
remember that price.
Okay,
Yeah.
we will check this.
And
Okay.
then there was the price of the was it the cementless?
Yeah,
or-
it was the cemented. The
cemented. Yes, cemented.
Yeah, what about the
was,
cemented?
That was around 800 euros.
800 euros
Yeah,
for the
and-
cemented.
Yes, these are the normal prices for Finland in general, plus and minus some small variation.
Yeah. How do you compare the prices with other hospitals, other countries, so that you, I don't know, that somebody doesn't sell you the price, I don't know, which is
Yes.
2 times higher?
In Finland, when you have public tendering, you can see the prices of the tenders. And then, of course, I have lots of my colleagues in different European countries, so we share the information with our colleagues. So I have pretty good understanding of the prices in different countries.
So you are pretty sure that the prices in other countries are not much lower?
I'm pretty sure that in Finnish prices are, generally speaking, the lowest in Europe. Finland and Germany has typically had the lowest prices.
Okay. The corruption, is it possible in your hospital?
No, it's not possible at all.
How you are so sure?
I'm so sure. It's because first of all the culture is so that it's not possible.
Yeah.
And secondly, when we do the public tendering process, it's a very highly regulated, and we have the lawyers and we have so many people involved that it's.
What about
just
that?
not possible.
For example, that some I don't know, chief of the clinics, some specialists wouldn't I don't know, prefer some specific, I don't know, like I said, one producer. How can you be sure that
Yeah,
they are?
in our purchasing process, we were based on these high volume items on the first of all quality results. That in the end we had only those implants which have high these 10 years results, very good results. So after that, doctors has to agree whichever model we choose. So they might have an opinion that this is better than this one, so we should choose. But in the end, we collect the opinions of 20 doctors, and because we have accepted all of those different models, so we have room where to select. But of course, it's lots of work with the doctors to have this common goal to achieve the best quality with the good price.
What is that the golden standard? How would you describe the golden standard?
The golden standard is, in our case, that all of the high volume items we have to have a minimum 10-year good results, scientific results, registry data. So we have the implants which have very, very high quality, which we know. And because we know that implant manufacturers typically have also new models and which claim to be better, but they don't have so much results yet. So it's and typically they are also higher price.
So 10 years of research on the
Or 10-year registry data, because for example Australia and UK, in Sweden you have very good registries how well the quality is.
Okay. Like you said, for the corruption, that it's not possible. So you never had any scandal, corruption scandal?
No. We have never had that in Finland.
What would happen to a doctor, I don't know, caught taking bribes here in hospital?
I think it would be law case, and it would be big penalties and very big shame on the newspapers. I think the shame would be probably
the worst.
Really worst, because it's not our culture, and no, I think it's impossible.
Do you have, does the suppliers pay for some congresses, for some education travels?
In our case, in this tender, we took it out. In our tender, there was no congresses part of the price of the implants. So if we have to go to congress, we buy the trips ourselves.
So it's impossible that somebody goes to the congress with the money from the supplier.
No, yeah, it's impossible. It doesn't happen. It has been like some years ago, way, but not anymore.
But are they knocking on your door, the suppliers? And I don't know.
But now they know, because we have the contracts and we honor the contracts, and that's the part of the why we get the cheaper price, because it's a high competition, and we honor the contract. Whoever wins, we honor the contract.
Doesn't help if they come and offer you, I don't know, that or some reward for, I don't know, to get the contract.
No, nobody has ever done it. Nobody has come to us and tried to do that, because it's such a big shame that it's nobody does it.
Okay, I think that I have just checked if I'm checking if I have asked all for the prices we set. This is we set. Yeah, I think that we have we anything forgotten? No.
I think it's fine.
Okay. I think that we have done.
Thank you.
Just to show me the contracts.